You can also set the royalty percentage. By default, it's 10%, but you can choose, whichever amount that you'd like, up to you. Maybe we'll just leave it at 10, maybe we'll put it at 8%. Click next. One thing you'll be asked is to upload your project image. This is your project thumbnail, which is used by OpenSea to show your project thumbnail. If you go on OpenSea and let me just maybe show you a copy of the smart contract. Yes. So this is one project. If you see this small thumbnail in the center, this is what you have to upload over here. So I will upload an image, maybe of this. It will take a little bit of time because we store everything on IPFS, which is a decentralized storage. So it takes a little bit of time to upload your image as well as being able to store it. So it will take maybe about 1 minute, and we can wait. Perfect, it's done. And all you have to do is make sure you read the terms and conditions. That are the key ones here is that we just want to make sure that anyone who's deploying is aware of the risks that there are in terms of deploying it, which is that especially if you're deploying it on the mainnet, you need to be very careful. If you're just deploying it on the testnet, it's not really too big of an issue, so I wouldn't be too worried about it. And perfect. Once you're ready, click done, and there you are. You're ready to deploy. Now, once you've gotten to this phase, you have not actually deployed your smart contract yet, but you don't really need to deploy it yet until you launch your front page. So the first thing you have to do is create a collection. So I want to create three different collections today. The first one I would say is food. So maybe I have a collection of food items I have made. The second is my trips, maybe. So you can create a collection, and third one maybe my videos. Perfect. So we now have three collections, and we are now ready to actually upload artworks. Let's add an artwork to food. I will say baked potato. I have a baked potato recipe that I created. I put a little bit of description. Do you have a downloadable content for your asset? If you do, you can actually put a downloadable content link so that people who buy your NFT, only they can see that downloadable content, and that will actually maybe for some people, like in terms of Lisa's collection, she actually provided a downloadable content for everyone. Sorry, for the people who bought her NFTs, and so if you do have a link, you can put it here. You do need to select which collection you're going to put it in.
I just want to add something on the downloadable content. So the downloadable content can be like, for example, a Google Drive link, and that is the simplest way to add your, for example, if you have a 3D file that you want to share with your collectors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's correct. That's perfect. That explains exactly, yes. Okay, so choose a food. Choose a collection that you want. Oh, don't forget the price. I always forget to change the price. Just say I want to put it at 0.5 ETH. So you can select any price that you like. Now this is where, if you're doing collections or collectibles, a lot of people like to know what the traits are. So you can put any trait key and trait value. So in this case, we can say ingredients maybe, or maybe I'll say main ingredient is potato. Maybe I'll add oil type. I'll put dark fat. Perfect. So you can put as many traits as you like. I'm going to put 2 for this. Once you're done, click next. This is where you get to upload your pictures. So I am going to go to my pictures. I'm going to go to my demo images, and I have a baked potato image here. As soon as you're ready and it's uploaded, in this case, you can upload both a video. You can upload either a video or a picture, and both are basically supported. once you're certain that everything is correct, and you have verified it, click done. What it's doing now is uploading that image and the metadata into IPFS so that it will be ready to mint as soon as as someone buys it. At this point, we have to note that in order to save you gas cost, we actually do not need you to mint when you are uploading the image. The item will only be minted when someone is buying when a customer is buying the item. So it actually saves gas cost in one sense, because you only have to do that process once, and it only happens during the transfer, and the buyer is the person who is basically the one who pays for it.
The buyer he pays the gas for the minting also.
That's correct.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, there is a little bit of a hitch. I think the artwork was already added, but it's not showing. Oh, it's not added it. I am not sure whether it's not adding it. I think maybe it's because I have already uploaded that picture before. So maybe there is a check that was implemented by a developer. I'm going to try it with another picture. In this case, I'm going to say sambal squid. This is new. I don't think I've ever uploaded it. 0.5 squid dish food. Ingredient is squid, cups, rice. Next. Open. Perfect. So I couldn't upload the earlier one because I think I had already demoed and uploaded it previously. So we do have a slight check on the back end that sort of tries to stop anything from that has been maybe uploaded before, but it's not perfect, because if someone changes even a little bit of the data, it basically changes the hash. So that check is not perfect. But we now have an example of of an artwork which you have uploaded. You can see the name, you can see the collection. At this point, it hasn't been listed. You can see it's not listed, and it hasn't been sold. So you can view the artwork over here, and you can remove it if you like. Once it's been minted, you cannot actually remove the artwork anymore. I'm just going to add another one, maybe for a different collection, just to show you how the collections are, or maybe I'll do the same one but with a different food type. Let me see what is the other instant noodles with lobster. So noodles with lobster, I will put it maybe 0.6. Right, you can have downloadable contents if you like. Click next, create main ingredients, carbs. Ready to upload. Let's see, open, next. Certain you're correct, and click done. Now, you are basically ready. Let's just say you are now ready to deploy it. Let's do one more check to make sure that we are happy with everything before we deploy our smart contract and we enable our project fund page. So let's just click list. And when you click list, if you go scroll up to the main tab, you will be able to see how your storefront will look like. Now, there is one thing I have missed, which is the hero image. So let me upload a hero image just so that you can see how it looks like. There you go. So this is how it would look like. You'll have your profile. You'll be able to share it on Twitter. You have a stats to show how much has been sold. You have, for every collection, you will have one main image, which is basically maybe the first image from the collection, but every one that you add will be here. If you have another collection, you'll have the same thing, but you will have a second collection at the bottom, and anyone, it will be listed for the price. Anyone will be able to claim or to basically /buy it for the price that's listed. Let's just say I'm happy with it right now. What the first thing that I need to do in order to launch it is to deploy the smart contract. So let's deploy the smart contract. It's my collection of images. So MC, we need to give it a symbol. That symbol can be anything. Usually people use capital letters. So in this case, let me just say MCI NFT, deploy smart contract. Now, when you are deploying the smart contract on the testnet, it is actually relatively cheap because it's only 1 GUI. But if you go on ETH gas station today, you can see that it's 40 GUI for gas. So if you want to estimate how much it is, it will basically cost you about 0.2 ETH on the mainnet. But because this is a testnet, you only need to put 1 or 2 GUI, so it's quite cheap. Once you're ready, just click confirm. Perfect. You can see the pop-up that just showed up. Oh, that was fast. So on the testnet is obviously very fast, but on the mainnet it will take a bit longer. Now you can see that your smart contract has been deployed. You are ready to launch your store. First thing you have to do you want to enable your front page? Yes, that's correct. Enable project stats page. This is not available yet. This is a feature that we will be enabling in the future. This is for people, especially when they're buying collections, they might want to see statistics and sales and things like that. And the last thing is project chat. If you enable project chat, people can actually access a chat box on your project front page. If you go on the main page, you'll be able to see it over here. So anyone can chat. And I'm going to share this here in our session. I think there is no way to share it here. I will share it on Sniftie on main lobby, and if you'd like to view the test, feel free to go to the main lobby and click on it, and it should be live and you will be able to see it. Now anyone can come and buy it. If they want to buy, just say I'd like to purchase this. We just need to click buy, or they can click claim. It's the same thing. Now I'm gonna cancel this because I just want to show some features. So when you do have a when you do have a collection, anyone can click and see the different collections. And basically, let's just say I would like to claim this. It is at this point the buyer pays for the gas cost and the purchase price of the NFT. Now I'm going to reject this one more time and just to show something. Let's look at how much of fake ETH I have. I have 8.6 fake ETH on my wallet right now. It should basically, as soon as someone purchases it, I should see 85% of the value come directly into my wallet, because we charge a 15% commission on primary sales. And so you should see that 85% come into your wallet immediately once it's been confirmed. So in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy it from a different wallet just so that I can prove it to you that that is how it works. So I have my Ringby testnet on a different wallet. Let's buy this. Great. Let me put it slightly higher so it goes faster. Confirm. Perfect. So you can see that this has been confirmed and it's been sold. So once it's been sold, it is listed as sold. And I can go back to my wallet, and this is, I can now see that I have received the share of my sale of this transaction. we can see that transaction on Etherscan, and the money is in my wallet immediately as soon as the sale happens. So in this case, we don't hold your funds. Look at your funds immediately. You can see that you can see that there was a transaction 3 minutes ago, and if you click on the logs, you'll actually be able to see the movements. And that's it. That's how easy it is to upload and to have collections. Maybe I'll show you some of my other collections which I did. One example is this, which is on the actual Ethereum mainnet. You can have a look at it. For example, if you have collection 1, you have collection 2, you can have collection 3, you can have as many collections as you want. In this case, for example, we can even go on the settings. We can copy the smart contract. We can go on OpenSea, and we can look for that smart contract. And you can see that there has been one minted NFT. If we go to the one that we had previously, which is my collection of images, maybe. Yes, this is the one. Same thing. We just need to go here, but we need to go on OpenSea testnet. Let's see if it finds it, and there you go. Perfect. So this shows up. It shows you the properties. So whatever it shows you what the traits you put in. In this case, I put in there were 3 traits. Firstly, it's a collection. So it shows you what collection it is. It shows you the main ingredients, and it shows you which was one of the traits that we put in, and the carbs, which was the second trait that we put in. And it's fully capable of being sold on OpenSea. So all secondary sales, we don't take any of the secondary sales. Anyone that sells it on OpenSea, you will get the royalties from your artwork directly in your wallet as per OpenSea's policies. And that's it. It's as easy as that. We've literally made it such that you do not need to know how to code. You do not need to do anything else. You can add as many collections as you like. Just say you want to create new collections. You just have to create new collections within that same smart contract. You can add more artworks. You can choose which collections to put it in, and with that you have a smart contract and / a gallery which you can upload as many images as you'd like at any time. Thank you, and that's it.
Thank you very much. So just one question. So one smart contract allows you to create multiple collections, yeah?
Yeah, that's correct. So you
Okay.
can have your single smart contract. So you paid for your smart contract, but then you can create as many collections as you want, and you can mint as many artworks as you want.
The collections will also be reflected on OpenSea as different collections.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I do need to. I need to clarify. It will not show up on OpenSea as different collections. On OpenSea, it will show up under one collection, and the reason why is that OpenSea treats external contracts as basically one single collection. So what you'll get is that if you click on the collections, for example, in this case, you can see that the collection is basically just a trait. It does not actually segregate. And I'll show you an example maybe by uploading another image. Let's just say I will add, in this case, rather than a photo, I'll add one of a video. This is battery 0. Why? Let's just say my videos next. Next, upload. In this case, let's see, we are trying to make sure that video is going. So I'm trying now with a video, and the process should work the same. Perfect. So this has been listed. Let's turn it on, and let's go to the main page. So you can now see that it will take a bit of time to load the first time around, but let's give it a second. There you go. So this is how it looks like. And again, you should be able to buy it. Let's just change my wallet. It won't let me change it. Switch network. Okay, for some reason. Dear mainnet, switch network. Okay. So let's go on Ring B again. Let us go change accounts, and let me try to buy this so that it gets minted. Let's see, how much is this? Okay. Should confirm almost immediately. So you can see that if someone has purchased it, it will show locked. And let's just go again to this. If we go to my collection of images, let's see. It needs to scan the blockchain. I think it hasn't been confirmed yet. Just make sure this is correct. That this has been minted. Yep. I'm not sure why it's not showing up on OpenSea, but it should show up. It should show up correctly. So let me go to another project and show you an example where it has worked.
But that was not in the mainnet, right?
That was not on the mainnet. That was on the testnet. Let's see. This is my NFT projects. This is one on the mainnet. Let's go to project settings. Let's switch network. Go on the mainnet. Let's see if I've actually sold any here. And no, I've only sold one. So let's try buying one. Let's just try claiming, and this is on the mainnet. Let's see how much it will. Let's buy one, and so okay, I'm not gonna buy it. The gas fee is actually quite high. It is $21 for the gas fee. Okay, I will let me check another test project which I may have. I have so many now that I am not. Okay, this is empty. Let's go and look at this. Main. Okay, this is an individual one. Let's go on my trips. Okay, so this one we can maybe test out settings, but again it will probably be the same collections. It should show up. I think they do a sweep every few minutes, and that allows them to. Okay, found it. There you go. Okay, these are all under the same collection. However, what I would say is that the collections only show up as a In this case, we didn't put a collection, so it doesn't show up. But in general, it only shows up under properties. It does not indicate that a collection is a separate collection. So in OpenSea specifically, the collection is under the smart contract, as you can see.
Mhm.
So that the collection is limited to it being a smart contract. On our platform, we treat collections as being separate items, separate properties/trades, but they will show up under the same collection or under the same smart contract on OpenSea itself specifically.
Okay, that's clear. Just one other question. I saw that you can set the price. For now, it's just fixed price, right? You cannot have auctions, for example.
No, yeah, we do not enable auctions right now.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty clear for me. It seems very easy to make it. So I can work a little bit with the testnet and try it for myself.
Yep, it should be available to you. If you have any, my suggestion is try it as much as possible on the testnet. Check it on OpenSea. Make sure that you're really happy, especially if you're doing videos. Make sure that you're happy with the way that the videos display. You're happy with with how it shows up in the collection mode and things like that. Because sometimes OpenSea might have a bit of issues with certain video formats. So if they don't support that video format, you will have a bit of a problem with displaying it. So ensure that if you're using any kind of display format or video format you're using, make sure you upload at least a dummy image with that same video format and try to check it and verify it. On our side, if it plays on our website, it's valid. But a lot of people want to see it on OpenSea, so you'll actually have to test it out and make sure that it works on OpenSea too.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, because OpenSea is still the main one that everybody looks for. And is this reflected also on Rarible? Because I know Rarible also takes out some info sometimes.
I believe Rarible might support it, but we haven't actually tested it on Rarible, so we can't actually say for sure whether whether it will work on Rarible. So if you do try it and you see any issues, do let us know. Maybe we can have a look and try to fix it. But my personal feeling is that if they follow OpenSea standard, it should work the same.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna try this testnet, and then if I have some questions, I'll ask you, or some suggestions, I'll inform you. And then one last question: when I'm ready to deploy it on the mainnet, the payment is made directly when I'm making the smart contract, or I need to contact you before and try to figure out some things? How does it work?
So deploying the smart contract is free. We do not charge anything to deploy the smart contract. And I think maybe we need to make it more clear to people. So we don't charge any money for you to deploy the smart contract. It's completely free, but you do have to pay the gas fee. And right now the gas fee is 0.2 ETH. It might change if the gas price goes up higher. It might change if the gas price goes down lower. But it is completely free, and you just have to, as soon as you're ready, we will actually enable you to deploy on the mainnet. You just need to deploy it. We will not charge you anything. You are only charged when someone buys your artwork, and our smart contract will actually separate it. Basically on the back end, it will separate it to the 15% commission to us and 85% to you, and it will go immediately. The 85% will go immediately to your wallet. There's nothing else that you need to do.
Okay, so yeah, that's a good way to start. You charge a commission for the selling, but for artists that are starting, it's good that it's for free, so they can already make their own contracts. Cool. Very interesting. Thank you for the demo.